we Americans are an extraordinarily diverse group. I think what we have in common is a common constitution and the story behind that constitution, a constitutional narrative. And without that, there's no we. And without, actually, that common narrative, we die, or at least we risk dying. The first narrative about the Constitution is that it's perhaps divinely ordained, providentially blessed, kind of handed down onto a chosen people by Moses and the prophets. It's displaced in the early 20th century by a narrative, even if you don't know that this is the narrative, it's what you were taught by your teachers who were influenced by this. Basically, the Constitution was the product of fat cats, an elite. They met behind closed doors, headed up by a general who actually was a military figure. They went beyond their instructions. They foisted on America a relatively undemocratic document that was of, by, and for the 1%. My narrative, in a nutshell, is that the Constitution is way more democratic than you were taught. They put it to a vote. And it's not really about Madison and Federalist 10. It's actually about national security and geography and geostrategy. That's George Washington's Constitution. We have to know our national story. If we don't, we die, because it's the only thing we have in common. We got to get our facts straight. I've told you a different narrative than the standard ones you've heard, that America never made a mistake, or America has always been for the plutocrats, or always been for just the white people. The original Constitution was pro-democracy, pro-slavery, and all about geography and national security. It fails. We call that failure the Civil War, and in its aftermath, America experiences, thanks to Mr. Lincoln, a new birth of freedom, and Utah is a huge part of that story. So thank you for letting me share it with you.